On July 2nd, 1937, the world watched with bated breath as Amelia Earhart, one of the most celebrated aviators of her era, vanished without a trace over the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Her disappearance has become one of the greatest mysteries of the 20th century, a puzzle that has inspired generations of explorers, historians, and amateur sleuths alike. Even today, the fate of Amelia Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, remains shrouded in mystery. Earhart was no stranger to the skies. By the time of her final flight, she was already a global icon, a woman who shattered records and defied expectations in a field dominated by men. Her attempt to circumnavigate the globe was both daring and ambitious, a testament to her relentless spirit and unyielding determination. The journey began smoothly, with Earhart and Noonan successfully crossing the Americas, Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. But as they neared the final, most treacherous leg, the Pacific Ocean, the odds began to stack against them. Their last known destination was Howland Island, a tiny coral outcrop in the middle of the Pacific. On that fateful morning, Earhart's radio transmissions grew increasingly frantic. Her voice strained as she reported low fuel and an inability to locate the island. Then suddenly there was only silence. Despite one of the largest air and sea searches in history, no trace of Earhart, Noonan, or their Lockheed Electra was ever found. Theories about what happened next have fueled decades of speculation. The most widely accepted is the crash and sink theory, which holds that Earhart, unable to find Howland Island, ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. The vastness and depth of the Pacific would have quickly swallowed any evidence, leaving little hope for recovery. But not everyone agrees. Some believe Earhart might have landed on a nearby atoll, Nikumaroro, formerly known as Gardner Island. In recent years, researchers have discovered artifacts on Nikumaroro, including pieces of aluminum, old shoes, and even skeletal remains that some say could be linked to Earhart and Noonan. The International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery has led several expeditions to the island, arguing that Earhart and Noonan survived for a time as castaways, their calls for help going unanswered. Other, more far-fetched theories abound. Some have suggested that Earhart was captured by Japanese forces, accused of espionage, and held prisoner. There are even tales that she survived under an assumed identity, living out her days in obscurity. Despite extensive investigations, none of these stories have been conclusively proven. Part of what makes the mystery so enduring is the very absence of answers. In the years following her disappearance, rumors of distress calls surfaced, crackling voices on amateur radios, pleading for help. Yet each lead seemed to dissolve into rumor, every clue raising more questions than it answered. Amelia Earhart's disappearance is more than a historical enigma. It's a story that captures the spirit of exploration, the risks of adventure, and the eternal allure of the unknown. She was a pioneer who soared above expectations, inspiring millions with her courage and vision. Her fate remains a testament to the mysteries that still linger at the edge of human knowledge. As technology advances and new evidence comes to light, perhaps one day the mystery will be solved. Until then, Amelia Earhart's legacy endures, not just as an icon of aviation, but as a symbol of the enduring human drive to seek out the horizon no matter the cost.